because she hinted to me the other day, like, about what kind of ring she wants, jokingly, and I actually wrote it down on my phone so that I know.
What does she want?
Well, let me see. I put it in notes. I acted like that I'd remember when she said it before. At least 1 carat, preferably 2.
Who are you,
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant? You're not going to be able to pull that off.
Either platinum, white gold, or something called rose gold.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a pinkish hue. I don't know. And then she thinks she's a size 5.5. Somebody on chat can Google. Give me some prices on a ring, just to start with 1 carat.
Well, Uncle Mike, he owns a jewelry store. Yeah,
he does own a jewelry store, so that is my
Don't
hookup.
tell your girlfriend that, though.
Oh, that's true.
That's going to be bad.
She knows that I'm talking about this tonight, so she's probably listening. She probably paused Judge Judy to hear this.
My girlfriend told me this weekend that under no circumstances would she ever wear a diamond.
Does that mean she would never get married?
No, that wasn't the issue. She just is not interested in diamonds. I've never heard a woman in my life say that.
So now you want to marry her? I
don't have any conversations in that regard at this stage, but I just thought it was interesting that she doesn't want a diamond. Have you ever heard of that? A woman that didn't want a diamond?
Trying to rub it in my face? I mean...
Remember, we talked who'd be married sooner. We did that. But I have a different question, because Robby had a different girlfriend at the time. My question now is, will you be married before Rob has broken up with the girl he's dating now?
Will Robby be married?
No, you. Will you be married before Robby is broken up?
Oh, I thought I got it back.
I definitely say yes.
Will I be married before Robby breaks up? No, of course not.
You're wrong.
I mean, Robby, what do you mean I'm wrong? You're on a 1 to 2 year cycle with these girls. You got about 9 months left.
Yeah, Robby, you're not taking history into account. Every time we bring this up, I feel that I'm saying things that this new girl is going to hate me for. So I probably should distance myself from this. But it's not me, it's Robby. My friend Tim, who's our show announcer, in his life he's had 50 jobs. I'm not kidding. He's in chat, he'll tell you. He's had 50 jobs. So if he gets a new job, and he said, this is a job I'm going to have for the next 10 years, there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that's true. Most likely, he'll have that job on an average, 4 months? So it's very similar to your situation, Robby. I mean, I'm not saying this girl's not wonderful, and I'm not saying you don't have strong feelings for her, and I'm not saying you don't like to hike around Antietam. I'm not saying any of that stuff. What I am saying is that history shows that the bloom comes off the rose. That's all.
And if I proposed tomorrow and she said yes, we're not going to be married for like a year probably. She's going to want to probably do it in the spring or summer. And so now we're into next year.
I'll bet you both that Rob's married before this girlfriend ends.
Okay, what are you so confident about? That I'm going to get married or that you are going to stay with this girl for a long time?
I think it's pretty much inevitable at this point based on what you're telling us that marriage is around the corner. And I see myself being with this girl for, at this point, a pretty long time. So I definitely think you're going to get married first.
Maybe we could have a joint wedding.
There's no way your girlfriend would be willing to do that. That's the problem.
There's no way that she would be able to.
Let's do it on your reality show, Rob.
You guys seem to think, see, the chat doesn't, I don't think they agree with you. I don't think the chat believes that I'm on the verge of being married, but you guys feel like, or maybe not you guys, or Robby seems to think that. Joe, are you in the same boat?
I'm sorry. There's a new name in chat, which I'm not going to read, but wow, it's so funny. It's just another endorsement to please listen to the show live. You're really missing out. I'm sorry. What was the question? I just got distracted.
Well, Joe, you've hung out with us as a couple, where Robby, we have in years. I mean, do you feel like that the marriage is just right around the corner? Am I fooling myself to think that it isn't? Am I the only one that? Am I just not wanting to see that, and everyone else? Because my friends joke about it. Oh, did you propose yet?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. There's an amount of time that passes that it becomes basically decision time. She's going to be like, I need something more than what I have now, or I can't continue this. It needs to become something else. And you guys are already 3 years in, right?
3 years and 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah, I mean, not trying to create a situation for you, but, that happens, and that's a reasonable thing.
My girlfriend just texted me from the other room. She told me to speak up. She might actually listen to this show. Okay, Eric the actor says I can get a half carat. It's got to be at least 1 carat at Costco for $1,000. I can tell you right now, $1,000 ring is not going to work. I can't come back and say I've got toilet paper, mayonnaise, some Kirkland meatballs and an engagement ring.
Yes.
It's not.
It's got to be a
Kirkland
2-cruise
meatballs.
ring. Now, they say you're supposed to spend, what are you supposed to spend? A month's salary? Is that what they said?
3
2 months,
months
3 months salary? That's only like $1,000 for you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, 3 bad months for me. It's $800.
now the biggest markup of any, retail sales item is jewelry. So if you got to hook up with Uncle Mike, you won't have to pay that kind of money.
Maybe I could win a ring from Uncle Mike in a poker game. By the way, Uncle Mike is no one's uncle, but he plays poker with all of us.
He's Vegas's, well, no longer. He had one.
No one involved in the show.
No, that's correct. Now,
But
is this true? Eric the actor just said that Costco has a $100,000 ring. That's not true, right? You can't buy a $100,000 ring at Costco.
I cannot think of a worse usage of $100,000 at Costco than buy a ring.
Well, that begs the question is that if you had $100,000 to spend on a ring and you bought the ring at Costco, remember, you have $100,000 to spend. You're in a different class. There's a different level of expectation from your significant other.
What do you mean I have 100? Like my debts are paid off. I have everything I need. I have 100,000 allocated that I can only spend on a ring.
What I'm saying is, let's say you win the lottery.
All right.
Let's say he sells 100,000 copies of his CD.
You sell. No,
Very
he's a millionaire, so he has to sell whatever. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Yes, 100,000 copies.
So
Plus the fire wallet. Anyway, sorry. So you're a millionaire, and you ask her to marry you, and you hand her a ring that costs $100,000. But you tell her that it's from Costco. Now you still spent $100,000 on it. Is she okay with that?
I think she's okay with that. She'd rather it says Tiffany. If I put it in Tiffany's box, that's all I'd have to do.
Josa Parks in chat said there's a $100,000 ring on Groupon. That's good.
All right. I'm gonna get the hookup from Uncle Mike. What kind of deal do you think he'll give me?
Oh, he'll hook.
What if it retails for $5,000? What would he charge me?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's not. He's not going to care what it retails for. He'll just only charge you a little bit over what he paid for it.
So that's
No,
like,
it's a hookup.
I mean, there's 100% markup on that stuff, probably, right?
Easily.
Oh, there's more than that, I'm sure. That's where you go when it's time to go.
Oh.
Don't go to Costco. And if you go to Costco, just say you got it from Uncle Mike. Don't let her know that Costco, Sam's Club, Price Club, whatever, Target.
Well, now I want to do this just so I can get a deal.
You're going to get but you're going to get a
You and
deal
me.
whenever you get it. You're going to get a deal no matter what. If you go to Uncle Mike, you're going to get a deal.
What if I beat him out of a big pot and there's words and there's something happens between us?
Well, that happens a lot, but he's quick to forgive, Uncle
That's
Mike.
true.
He's quick to forgive.